I bought my own house after everyone betrayed me. Now my sister, ex-wife, and parents are furious. I refused to let them back in. When my life fell apart 2 years ago, I didn't just lose a wife. I lost an entire family I thought I could trust. I was 34, a mechanic in Kelowna, making just enough to rent a decent 2-bedroom with my wife, Lauren. I thought we were solid. We'd met in college, shared inside jokes, and planned to buy a house together someday. Then one random Tuesday at 3:15 p.m., I came home early with a pizza and found her with our married neighbor, the same guy I'd helped move in 3 months before. She didn't even look guilty, just sighed and said, "Don't be dramatic, it's just one night." I walked out with nothing but my cracked phone and car keys. The next morning, her lawyer emailed divorce papers and a claim for half my savings, including the $12,000 I'd earned fixing engines on weekends. I crashed on my friend Evan's couch, eating ramen for dinner and trying not to break down. That's when betrayal number 2 hit. My sister Jenna, who I'd helped for years, paying her rent and fixing her car, took Lauren's side. Apparently, Lauren had been helping Jenna too, buying her clothes, taking her out, even babysitting her kids so Jenna could date again. When I called to ask why she was siding with the woman who wrecked my marriage, she said, "Maybe you drove her to it." That line burned. By that weekend, I'd blocked them all. Lauren, Jenna, even my parents, who told me marriage is about forgiveness. Forgiveness wasn't going to pay the bills. So I buried myself in work. I started every day at 5 a.m., hit the garage by 6, stayed till 7 p.m., then took online accounting classes at night. Rick, the shop owner, noticed. "You're working like a man possessed," he said once. "Trying to buy a house," I replied. He smiled. "Good. No landlord can take that from you." That single sentence became my anchor. I saved every dime. No takeout, no Netflix, just grind. 6 months later, I was running the shop's schedule, ordering parts, even redesigning the price sheets using what I'd learned online. Rick called me into his office one Friday. "I've been thinking about selling," he said. "You ever consider owning this place?" My hands literally shook. "I can't afford that." He waved it off. "We'll make it work." It took another year, but by then I'd saved enough for a down payment on a small 3-bedroom. Beige siding, squeaky porch steps, but it was mine. The same day I signed, my phone lit up. "Jenna, heard you bought a house. So proud of you, big brother." I didn't reply. A week later, she showed up at my apartment, looking rough, 2 kids in tow, garbage bags full of clothes behind her. "We got evicted," she said softly. "We have nowhere else to go." I stood in the doorway. "That's not my problem." Her eyes widened. "You wouldn't let your niece and nephew be homeless?" "You let me be homeless," I said. She started crying. I closed the door. The next day, my phone exploded. Calls from my mom, my dad, even Lauren. "Family helps family," Mom said. "A man provides," Dad lectured. Lauren texted, "That's not the man I married." I replied, "You're right, he's gone." When I finally moved into my new place, I posted a single photo, the porch at sunset with the caption, "New chapter." Within minutes, Jenna commented, "Money really changes people." Maybe it does, but it also reveals who never cared until you had it. 3 days later, I came home to find Jenna sitting on my porch again, with her kids, suitcases, and a forced smile. "We just need a few nights," she pleaded. I pointed to my new security camera. "You have 5 minutes to leave before I call the police." Her face twisted. "No wonder Lauren cheated. You're impossible to love." That was the moment everything inside me went still. "Get off my property." She left cursing under her breath. The next morning, my parents showed up furious. Dad shouted, "You're not the son we raised." I smiled. "Exactly. The son you raised let everyone walk all over him. He's gone." That night, I sat on my porch with a cold drink, watching the quiet street glow under the lamplight. For once, nobody could take anything from me. Not my sister, not my ex-wife, not even my parents. Sometimes freedom doesn't come from forgiveness. It comes from locking the door.